Everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm the Mystical Intuitive, and today's reading is all about what your first meeting with your future spouse will be like. So we have three piles. For pile 1 we have the Lapis Lazuli stone. For pile 2 we have the white agate stone. And for pile 3 we have the Hematite quartz. Pick one of these three piles and then I will see you at your reading. Pile 1, the Lapis Lazuli stone. Let's see how your first meeting with your future spouse will go. So tell me for pile 1, their first meeting with their future spouse. First meeting with their future spouse. Pile 1, first meeting, future spouse. I'm seeing drinking alcohol, so you might be drinking alcohol when you meet your future spouse, or they will be if you don't drink alcohol, or you're at a place where other people are drinking alcohol. Could be literally anything, right? It could be at a work party, could be at a festival, a bar, a club. We'll see. So for pile 1, the first meeting. So for some of you, you might be even drunk when you meet your future spouse, or a little bit intoxicated. So let's see, justice. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like when you first meet them, you don't know what to really think of them. It's not like you put them in the category of not interested or interested. You haven't made your mind up about them. Yeah, you see them, but it's like you're maybe a bit neutral about them, right? So this might be a case where you're gonna warm up to your future spouse as time goes on. We have the 5 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. Ooh. 7 of Swords is about hiding, it's about deception. So I'm thinking someone is hiding that they like the other person or are interested in them. Doesn't mean that they have strong feelings, could be just that they're attracted to them and they're hiding that. And the other person, I feel like, is like neutral or acts uninterested, because we do have the 4 of Cups here, right? So I feel like you are the person, the viewer, who is like the one who is a bit more uninterested. Yeah, and I feel like your future spouse is going to hide that they're attracted to you. You're not going to really notice them, maybe even in the beginning. You might think that they're a bit of an a-hole, or they might even be not like, how do I say this? It's like they'll have this facade of how they're so confident and nothing bothers them, you know, like the 5 of Swords, the person on the original right away. There's someone who's a bit cocky, right? So that's maybe your future spouse, but that's like they're trying to conceal that they're a bit nervous around you, that they like you, because they don't know whether you like them, and you're not giving them the time of day, right? Maybe. It's like even if you interact with them, it's like it's not enough for them. They want more, but they're not sure whether you like them. So they're a bit of, they put up this facade of bravado, right? But there's something about them where they're going to show you or do something that really changes your mind about them. So it's like maybe you're drunk and it's like they drive you safely home, you know, they take care of you, make sure you're safely home, and that completely changes your perspective of them. You might think that they are like this Five of Swords energy, but actually they do have like, they're going to show you some honorable quality. They're going to do some act of justice. And that's going to make you, you know, fall for them almost. It's like, wow, okay, this person is not as bad as I thought, or something like that. You're going to be impressed by them. Because maybe you have had certain dating experiences. You know, people did something in the past, and then your future spouse is like the first person who doesn't do it and does the complete opposite and does something so nice for you, and then you're like, whoa, okay, this is refreshing. But it could be that, yeah, your perception of them is maybe that they're a bit of a heartbreaker, maybe even, or they're not interested. So it's like you also act uninterested. I see a lot of hiding. What else for pile 1? What will the first meeting be like with their future spouse? I'm also hearing something about neighbors. Could be like literal neighbors that you live next to each other, but also maybe like neighbors in your classroom, maybe in college, or if you work with them, neighbors as in your colleague next to you that's sitting at the desk next to you, or maybe like neighbors at the gym. You know, maybe you're on one of the machines and your future spouse sees you, is attracted to you, and just comes up and goes to the next machine next to you, and maybe they help you. So there's something about where they're helpful. They're going to be so helpful, and you're going to think, wow, okay, maybe this person isn't as bad as I thought. Okay, we have here the Six of Swords. Yeah, they're going to be helping you with something. The Star, the Devil, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you definitely have this energy of, okay, this person, I need to stay away from them. You know, they give off this devil energy. Attractive, you might think they're a heartbreaker. With the Star card here, I feel like as well that this person, you know, they get, I feel like they get a lot of attention. And I feel like also during your first meeting, they're going to shower you with a lot of attention as well here. Compliment you a lot. Maybe ask for your number, flirt with you. Just give you a lot of compliments and attention. They're going to stare at you a lot. And you're just going to notice that they're attracted to you. And you're going to be very attracted to them as well. A lot of fire. A lot of attraction in the air between the both of you. Very interesting. Pile 1, sorry, my battery died, so the reading got cut off, but let's continue. So yeah, you meet probably somewhere where there's drinks, alcohol. Your first impression of him is maybe just neutral, or maybe even that he might be a bit of a player, and then he does something that's, or she, that's like a bit so sweet, or they're helping you with something here, especially with the Six of Swords. And then it's like your opinion of them changes, and they show that they are attracted to you. So maybe that's why you have a wrong opinion of them, because they're so attracted to you here with the Devil. It's like you're burning them up. So it's like, oh, maybe that's the only thing they're interested in, right? But yeah, no, I don't think so, obviously, because it's your future spouse. But also, yeah, like I said again, they're gonna give you a lot of compliments. You're gonna feel like a star in their eyes. It's like they'll, again, a lot of eye contact with you, a lot of staring. But you don't know if you can trust them. And here with the Ten of Swords, it could be that the first meeting is abruptly ended here. So it's like, yeah, they help you, but there's some little interaction, but then you just go, maybe you leave or something like that. And then you happen to run into each other again. So what else about the first meeting? The first meeting. What's up with the Ace of Swords? For some of you, your future spouse is going to ask for your social media or your number, especially here with the star. So you might give him your Instagram or another thing, I don't know. So there's some exchange, I feel like, or you give them your name and then they by themselves look you up online. But there's something where they can contact you again, right? Whether it's online or through text. And maybe you guys need to hurry up because maybe you're with a friend group, you're going out. It's like you need to leave and then he or she asks for your number or your Instagram, and then yeah, that's why, and you give it to them, and then that's why the first meeting ends so abruptly. So what else can you tell me about the first meeting? Two of Swords. For some of you, you might reject them, because I feel like for most of you, you're interested in something serious here. What will the first meeting be like? You don't know whether they are interested in something serious. Oh, there's something about your eyes that you're really going to love, or there's something, a feature that you have. It's like a feature that it's like their favorite feature in someone. An eye color, an hair color, a body shape, I don't know, there's something about you. The High Priestess. Father of Swords. Daughter of Wands. Five of Pentacles. So I feel like your future spouse is going to feel a bit insecure because you're so attractive, right? They'll probably think to themselves, wow, that's like the most beautiful person I've ever seen. I hear a lot of people say that about the moment that they meet their future spouse, and based on the cards, I feel like your future spouse feels the same. It's like they're going to be enamored by your looks. They're going to find you very attractive, but yeah. It's like they're drawn to you here with the High Priestess. There's something mysterious about you. There's something different about you. But they're going to try to play it cool here. The King of Swords. They're not going to show that they're insecure or intimidated even. What else? First meeting. What's going on? Where are they going to meet? How? Show me. First meeting. Daughter of Swords. Four of Swords. Seven of Wands. For some of you, you might meet online, to be honest. And they see your picture. They just message you. Or you message them. That could be the case. Yeah, but it seems to me like something like an informal. This is not like work. If it is through work, it will be like going out for drinks with colleagues, and then your future spouse happens to also be at the bar or something like that, but it feels informal to me. Where? Show me where. Where are they going to meet their future spouse? It's heavily online. Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, maybe through friends, through family. Strength. Oh, could also be during a vacation with friends or family. Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yeah, and for some of you, it's like online, when you're at home online, so you meet online. Get some more cards. For pile 1, What will their first meeting be like with their future spouse? Show me. What's the first meeting like? When, where, and how will it happen? Give us all the details, please. For the people that chose pile 1. People that chose pile 1. First meeting with their future spouse. Saturn is coming up. Restriction. That's what I heard. Restriction, restriction. So maybe there's a situation here where it's like you cannot approach them or they can't approach you. I don't know what that would be like. Okay, so Sagittarius. Yeah, for some of you it could be travel, like doing a vacation. We have here the trine. 5th house. Passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Yeah. So 5th house, that is the house of dating, right? Just so it could be on a dating app or in a club, in a bar, a place where people meet to date. So you're going with intention here. You're going to a club, maybe to a bar, to dance with people, to meet people, right? Sometimes not. Sometimes you just want to dance and get drunk with your friends, but I'm just talking about the place. You know, people go to bars to, you know, go and meet attractive new strangers, right? Or you meet on a dating app or slip into the DMs. I know Instagram isn't made for dating, but that's how a lot of people kind of meet each other, right? You put on your pictures on your Instagram feed, you make yourself look beautiful and nice or handsome, and that attracts people. Yeah, there's something here about restriction here. What will the first meeting be like? Mercury. Yeah, it's like communication. Communication. Think, learn, network, and communicate. So heavily either online or through your friends or network. It could be your colleagues, your friends, your family. I see you either being introduced by your network or online. That's how you're going to meet them. 6th house. Yeah, 6th house is your work life. So for some of you, it might be through a colleague or something like that, or a work trip, a business trip, right? Square. Yeah, so you have square and trine. So there's a problem, and then your future spouse comes in and helps you with it. Water. Maybe near the water, could be for some of you. Yeah, so I think we got the picture here. So tell me, what will the first meeting be like with Pile 1's future spouse? First meeting. No. This card wants to fly out. Manifesting the one, okay. First meeting, tell me the first meeting, the first interaction. How will it happen? What's it going to be like? Oh, it could even be like, I see a scenario where like you maybe spilled something on yourself and your future spouse uses that to talk to you. I feel like they saw you before that, but it's like you spill something and then they are like, oh, you got something here on you know, besides on your cheek or next to your mouth or something. Maybe you're eating something, I don't know. Yeah. You have proposal. It could be even that your future spouse, if you're going out, they ask you maybe to sit with them at their table, or it could be that they approach you online and ask you out on a date right away, you know. They tell you, hey, you're beautiful, could I take you out on a date? Self-love. Yeah, they say you're someone very confident, very high value, healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. I feel like both of you are a bit hesitant when you meet each other because you feel like I feel like both of you are maybe yeah, it's like both of you may be a bit hesitant because, you know, being in a relationship and dating requires vulnerability. It requires to invest your emotions into another person. And you're still a bit hesitant about that. So it's like, yeah. I feel like you guys are a bit maybe dancing around each other almost. It feels like, yeah. Okay, that's all I have for your final one. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye. Hey, pile 2, this is your reading. We're looking at your first meeting with your future spouse. So what will it be like? Tell me. All about the first interaction, when, no, not when, but how and where are they going to meet? Show me. The first meeting, the first interaction, where and how are they going to meet? Show me. Okay, Ace of Swords, King of Swords, a lot of air energy. We have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like either you or your future spouse is the King of Swords, and either you or your future spouse is the Queen of Cups. So you guys are very different. One is logical, more in their head, an overthinker. The other is more about their emotions, their intuition. Very empathetic, very nurturing, very emotionally intelligent. So there's a difference here I see right away. Between the both of you, what's standing is the Page of Wands, attraction. So I feel like attraction sort of draws you two together. This is like opposites attract, right? Very different, especially in personality. And then we have the Page of Swords. I see you having a conversation. This is maybe not necessarily going to be a very short interaction or a situation where you just see each other from afar and don't interact. There's talking here. Both of you are interested in each other. There's mutual attraction here. There's playfulness here. With the Page of Wands, there's a lot of maybe laughter, fun, flirting. It's very flirty. And with the Ace of Swords, it's very direct and honest. Like, both of you are going to be very direct and honest about the fact that you find each other attractive. Very flirty. Both of you, I feel like. I do feel like the Queen of Cups person is a bit more the one who's a bit more shy and a bit more receptive, and the King of Swords is the one who initiates and who's more direct, right? Maybe a bit intimidating. And I feel like most of the viewers are the Queen of Cups here. So most of the viewers like let's just call the Queen of Cups the feminine and the King of Swords the masculine. So the masculine is going to be very direct and honest, that they're interested, that they're attracted, flirty, and the feminine likes it, but she's also a bit shy. She's receptive to it because she's still the Queen of Cups. You know, water is receptive. And you see here this fish is like swimming upstream. So there's something here where you might think, okay, this person, I don't know if we'll end up in something serious. It could be for a variety of reasons. Maybe they differ from your type. Maybe there's some distance. Maybe you live in different cities. Maybe you work together. There's something here where you might feel like it's a bit of an uphill battle. It could also just be maybe you're just thinking negatively, and there's not a real real threat or concern here for you two ending up together. So what else? The first meeting, first interaction. Where and how are they going to meet? Show me. First meeting, first interaction with their future spouse. Oh, I'm hearing hugging, like your future spouse is going to be physical with you. They're trying to hug you, maybe touch your knee, touch your hand, touch your back, I'm hearing your hair. Eight of Swords. Yeah, someone is nervous. I feel like you're nervous, or the feminine is nervous. And if it, has their walls up, but I do still feel like you're receptive, you're flirting back. But and the other person, the masculine, is like this hawk, very intense, very set. On the feminine, you see how this a hawk is like intensely staring at us. That's your future spouse, or the masculine. And we have the Tower. So unexpected, sudden movement, meeting. That you could just meet like very randomly. There might not be a real concrete thing that brings you two together, like work or like friends or a dating app. It's like very sudden, unexpected. You weren't supposed to be there, or a minute later you would have missed each other. It's just very sudden. And your future spouse is going to act fast. It's like, your future spouse, confident. They're going to be very honest here. It's like, hey, I like you. You're attractive. Do you want to go out with me sometime? Something like that. There might be also, they might use like an icebreaker, on you as well. Yeah, there's going to be an instant attraction here and recognition. Like both of you, it's like you're going to hit them, they're going to hit you. It's mutual here. They have their eyes set on you. And they're persistent here with the Nine of Wands. You might be playing a bit hard to get. Or you just need like reassurance from them. They'll give that to you. What else about the first meeting? When and how? Where and how are they going to meet their future spouse? Where and how? King of Pentacles. The Fool. Yeah, it's like, it's just luck. Like you just stumbled. The Fool is like careless, right? He just walks and stumbles into life, stumbles into situations. It's like it's just by chance. Three of Wands. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's like your future spouse is going to come to you. I see them maybe even using pickup lines and just complimenting you, saying how attractive you are. But I do see like an invitation for a date, right? It's not like they're inviting you for a one night stand. There is, because we do have the Knight of Cups, he is romantic. He does make some sort of formal offer here. And we do have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a very serious guy. Clarify the King of Pentacles for me. The Lovers. Yeah, this is your future spouse. So I feel like your future spouse is going to be the one that makes the meeting happen. It could be for some of you that they see you. You don't notice them. And and you think that the first meeting is like a coincidence, but it's not. They've kind of orchestrated the first meeting. They've seen you around, yeah. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, your future spouse, there is a level of them where they're a bit patient. So that's definitely maybe where there could be, where there could be like patiently orchestrating like your first meeting. It's like, yeah. Why is the Fool here? So for some of you, because of the Fool and the 3 of Wands, it could be travel here. I don't feel like it's long distance travel. It could be just a day trip somewhere in your country. You're going to a concert or a festival in your country, right? Clarify the Fool for me. Judgment. 7 of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Wands, please. Well, I'm hearing I've wanted you since the day I've met you. So that's your future spouse. They're very intense. It's like, once they see you, they'll stop at nothing to get you. 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Could be travel for work for some of you. Or maybe like travel to another city for work. Maybe you have some clients in another city. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that long distance. It doesn't feel like a vacation, like a holiday to me, right? And if it is, it's like a day trip in your own country, or just going to an event or a concert. I don't know. But it's just so random. I can't really tell you where you're gonna meet them because it's just so random. And I feel like your future spouse is going to approach you. So it's not even necessarily that you were at the same place at the same time, because was a big chance that you could have just walked past each other. But because your future spouse sees you and makes the effort to come up to you, that's how you meet. So tell me, let's get some other cards. Tell me for pile 2, what's the first meeting going to be like with their future spouse? And where and how are they going to meet their future spouse? Opposition. Yeah, it's like you guys are so opposite. Opposites attract. You're so different from each other. 10th house. Ooh, work. So there could be something with work involved here. A work event. Earth sign. Okay. Could be that you'll meet at their work, maybe at a bank or something. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know. Mutable energy, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. Yeah. So I don't feel like they're going to be your colleague or your boss, but it's just... yeah, maybe like while you're traveling for work or a work event, I don't know. When and where... when and how? No, sorry. Where and how are they going to meet their future spouse? The people that chose pile 2. There's something about looks in your face. I'm hearing it. It's like The instant that they see you, it's like, wow, you are so beautiful or handsome. 8th house, Jupiter, Pluto. Ooh, your future spouse is so intense. Venus, yeah, again, attraction. Venus is the planet of beauty, so they find you beautiful. Jupiter, they're confident. They're gonna maybe even do some sort of grand gesture here, some big compliment. Eighth house. Yeah, it's the same energy. Okay, let's get some other cards for pile 2. How are they going to meet the future spouse? What's the first interaction like? Where? Tell me the first meeting with their future spouse. Here again, like your face. Reaching out, yeah, so they're going to approach you. That's how you meet. They're just going to approach you, reaching out. Okay. Holiday, yeah, so for some of you it might be. Natural evolution. Love language, physical touch. Yeah, they're going to touch you a lot as well. But we do have here holiday, but I feel like it's a short holiday or a work holiday or day trip, or I don't know. Maybe even an unexpected, like a last minute thing. Yeah. Well, okay, that's all I have here, pile 2. Hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye. Okay, pile 3, the Hematite Quartz stone. This is your reading. We're looking at what your first meeting will be like with your future spouse. Okay, show me, Spirit. Pile 3. What's the first meeting like with their future spouse? The first interaction with their future spouse. This card wants to fight. Oh, the lovers. Ooh. Could it be love at first sight for you or your future spouse? Very interesting. The devil. Oh, a lot of attraction here. The Chariot. The 4 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see you maybe meeting through work. Here with the 8 of Pentacles. There's something here with the Chariot where you're on the go. I see the first meeting being very, very short. You could just literally walk past each other. That's it. Yeah, so... And it might even be with the 4 of Cups here that you don't see them. Could also be the reverse. Maybe you notice them, but I feel like you notice them first and they don't see you. But I feel like for most of you, your future spouse will see you first. There's attraction and maybe even like love at first sight. You might not see them here with the 4 of Cups in the beginning. Maybe eventually you'll notice them. It's like you're on the go. You're on the go here. The Chariot card, there's movement here. So just walking past each other and meeting each other in the hallways at your work. Or going to work, maybe your morning commute, right? That's how you meet your future spouse. Maybe around the buildings where you work. Maybe they just see you walking. And I feel like your future spouse might be approaching you here with the Chariot and the 8 of Pentacles. As in, I feel like there needs to be work put in to interact. Because I feel like you are not really going to say much to this person. You're just to yourself here with the Four of Cups. You're not looking really at them. You're in your own world almost. Maybe it's because you're not interested. Maybe because you're shy. You're a bit naturally more quiet. I don't know what it could be. Maybe you just don't notice them. But there's effort here that needs to be put in to meet each other. Where's the Devil here? Yeah, there's restriction here. So if you work together, it's like they can't come up to you and tell you that they like you, of course. Even though if they are going to approach you, they're going to keep it formal. I feel like they are going to restrict themselves. They're not going to show that they're interested. It might be that your future spouse gives off this vibe that they're not interested here with the Four of Cups because they have to, right? Because maybe you're working together, or they just don't want to scare you, or they're not sure. Maybe this is just someone who just doesn't jump into dating someone, right? Yeah, the Hermit. There might not even be communication. It's like you keep to yourself, they keep to themselves. They watch you, maybe you watch them too. But I feel like you're going to be by yourself, all alone, and they'll notice you. Why is the Devil here? Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's like they're going to hide their attraction to you. Four of Wands. They're going to keep it wholesome, basically. But on the inside, they're going to have like a very explicit fantasies about you, you know. They might be picturing you without your clothes or doing other stuff, you know. It's very explicit, I feel like, what they're picturing. Maybe something about your mouth. Maybe you put your finger on your mouth or you're eating something and it's like that triggers like fantasies. They'll get turned on. It's like you come off as like innocent, and or not innocent, or just, yeah, maybe innocent, or like you're just not aware of that they're attracted to what you're doing, maybe unaware. And it's like on the inside they have all these fantasies, but on the outside they remain calm, cool, and collected. But it's not only attraction here, there's also feelings here. I mean, we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. It could be, again, love at first sight for them. Why do we have the Chariot here? We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Five of Swords, and we have the Five of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, it's like you're walking away. You might catch them looking at you and it makes you a bit uncomfortable, and you just look away, and then a minute later you walk or you stand up and you walk away or something like that. I don't know. I see you walking away. Maybe you have somewhere to go, or it's just that, yeah, it makes you uncomfortable. It's not that they're doing something weird, but yeah. I feel like you are not much of a flirt. Okay. Yeah, it could be that you think, oh, this is just a player. Why is he staring at me? Ooh, he's just interested in looks, stuff like that, and then you just walk away. Why is the Four of Cups here? I'm hearing, I just had to see your face. So it's like, I feel like after this first meeting, they're gonna try to find you again. Let's say you work. I'm gonna try to go to your department or try to find you again. Yeah. Page of Cups. Magician. they might come up and talk to you, although I don't feel like that's the case, but it's like you act uninterested. Maybe you are, yeah. I do feel like they're trying to charm you and impress you, but not like in a way where they're obviously flirting with you, but they are trying to charm you here. And you're like very, yeah, with the Four of Cups here, like very, you just act very normal to them. What else? The first meeting. Show me. Where and how are they going to meet? What's the first interaction like? King of Swords. Eight of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Wands. Yeah. So I see them seeing you. There's attraction, maybe even feelings right away. They remain calm, cool, and collected. I feel like if they're gonna talk to you, there is something that makes them talk to you. So maybe you're working on a project together, right? It's not that they just come up to you and strike up a conversation randomly. There's something that makes you have to talk to each other. They initiate that. You're just very formal with them, and I see you just walking away. It's like, yeah, you're not really showing interest here. And I feel like you're going to be on their mind after the first interaction. And they're trying to impress you, get your attention, and you're just not really noticing them. Yeah, I see you like sitting by yourself. And maybe they are in a group in the same room. And they talk a bit louder so that you can hear them, so that you can get their attention, so that they can get your attention. And I almost see them like trying to show off, trying to get your attention here. But yeah, after the first meeting, they can't get you out of their mind. So I feel like they're gonna try to search for you again. What else? First meeting with their future spouse. Ten of Swords. Ooh, it's like maybe you just have a bad day that day, so that's maybe why you're really not in the mood to flirt or interact with them. I see you just being to yourself. You're reserved. Four of Swords. The Moon. Yeah, you might have some sort of anxiety. You're stressed about something. Three of Swords. Maybe you're just not really into love at that time. You're afraid of heartbreak. You're still healing. You're dealing with mental health issues. Maybe your life is a bit of a mess, and it's like, yeah, you're just not into having like a conversation with someone. What else? Where and how are they going to meet their future spouse? People that chose pile 3. Yeah. I feel like, and this is later, obviously, after the first meeting, I feel like they're gonna keep sending you like as much as hints as they can, because they are restricted, right? Because they have to stay professional. Maybe if it's at work, it doesn't have to be. There's something that restricts them of just outright flirting with you. But they're gonna send little hints, and you're just not gonna pick it up, and you're just gonna dismiss it. You're not really gonna pay attention to it. And I see them just getting bolder and bolder as time goes on, and then eventually they're just gonna do stuff where you're like, huh, this is not what colleagues are supposed to do. Like, I'm hearing, come sit on my lap. I don't know what the context of that is, but it's like stuff like that where you think, huh? Is he or she into me? And it's like they're going to get bolder and bolder, right? 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Yeah, there's just a lot of daydreaming and fantasizing. I don't see a lot of verbal communication, if at all, any. the Hanged Man and the Page of Pentacles. A lot of like Neptunian energy in the head in the clouds. Could be this is a new job, like a new job entry. You're the new person there, going maybe to a new department, a new, yeah. Something about where you're the new person coming in. Where's the Seven of Wands here? Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're fighting their attraction to you. Seven of Cups. Why is Seven of Cups here? Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's like, wow, they're almost fantasizing about something more with you. Ten of Cups, you know, that happy family life. This is energy, though, that I'm feeling is a bit after the first meeting. So I see them maybe just watching you from afar. You guys are not really interacting, and they're gonna, you know, fantasize about that. Why is the Hanged Man here? Nine of Wands. Five of Pentacles. The Emperor. Okay, so I do, like, what I'm getting here with the Hanged Man is like, they're gonna have a crush on you, they're gonna be stuck on you, they might even feel friend-zoned by you. And also, I feel like they're not really gonna act because I feel like they've been burned in the past. Yes, they are gonna be very attracted to you. There might be even, like I said, love at first sight or strong feelings very early on for you. But they're not gonna act on it because they're not sure whether you like them, whether you will hurt them. And of course they are restricted maybe because you work together. Very interesting. So it's like they'll have a crush on you for a while. Or maybe you start being friends, so that's why they're restricted as well. They feel like they don't want to jeopardize the friendship. What else for pile 3? How, their first meeting with their future spouse, what will it be like? It's like I'm hearing you are made for me, or you were sent to me by heaven. It's like they feel like spirit is like spirit sent you basically in their life. We have here the producer plant. That's an extra card in this tarot deck. We have here the host, which is the Hierophant. Yeah, Hierophant is someone's serious relationship, marriage. So they are very serious with you. I feel like even before they ask you out, even before you start dating, I think they can see themselves, you know, being in a relationship with you. Or they're fantasizing about it. We have here the Page of Pentacles. And we have here the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they feel like you guys were like fated to meet here. And the Three of Cups. So I feel like as well, it's like you meet in the way you start interacting with each other is like in a group setting. Like I said, a group project or in a friend group. And it's like they're trying to stay professional, or they don't want to jeopardize the friendship, and yeah, so you just start hanging out as colleagues or as friends, right? And then they're just getting bolder and bolder and bolder, because I feel like you're not really gonna pay that much attention. You're just gonna see them as a colleague or as a friend, so they have to become bolder and bolder. Okay, what else? Our first meeting with their future spouse. Queen of Wands. Very attracted to you. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, again, it's like they could see something long-term with you. Ace of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, work, yeah. And Knight of Swords. I feel like they might even... The first meeting was very quick. It's very fleeting. But I feel like they might even wonder whether you already have someone, whether you're dating someone. So maybe that's also why they restrict themselves. Maybe they're like, oh, pile 3 probably already has a lot of suitors. And, you know, I don't want to get my heart broken. They're probably talking to a lot of people. They look like they would break my heart, you know. What else for pile 3? Their first meeting with their future spouse. First house. Aquarius. The moon. Pisces. You're a very unique individual to them. It's like they don't know a lot of people like you. I feel like maybe you guys are introverts, I don't know, or you're maybe a bit of a lone wolf. You're by yourself a lot or alone. Or you're just very independent. Maybe you are social, but you're just very independent. And also with the Aquarius card here, you know, Aquarius, they treat everybody the same, you know. Often when I see Aquarius in my life, you know, Aquarius Sun, even like Aquarius Venus or Mercury, it's like those types of people, they treat everybody equally. Then they're just as nice to everybody, right? But the catch is that you can't really tell whether they like you or are just nice to you, right? So I feel like that's how your future spouse sees you. They don't know whether you like them, and you might feel the same way about you, because they are going to hide their attraction and possible feelings for you. So I feel like both of you might assume that the other isn't maybe necessarily interested. There's a lot of hiding intentions and feelings. A lot of fantasizing, a lot of daydreaming. There's an instant drawn. Yeah, so sorry, you guys are instantly, no, it's like they, I think, are instantly drawn to you, but yeah. First house. It's like they're going to try to charm you, and yeah, no, but not in a flirty way. They're just trying to impress you, maybe become friends with you. But that might even be after the first meeting. So show me, where are they going to meet their future spouse and how? Yeah, I'm hearing I was nervous to talk to you or to come up to you. There's this moment where you catch each other's eye, and there's this, and then you just dismiss it, maybe because you're a bit afraid, or yeah, I don't know. Scorpio, 8th house, very secretive energy. Taboo. There might be also something taboo about this relationship. So maybe that's why you have to hide. Could be anything. Age gap. They don't know whether you would be dating or would be interested in dating someone like that. Maybe there are differences. So maybe that's why they feel restricted as well. 11th house. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna meet in a group setting, in a formal setting, maybe friend group or work, and Cancer. I do feel like you're gonna notice eventually that they are into you, because they do have some sort of soft spot right for you. Okay. Like they're going to be nicer to you than they are to other people. Okay. What else for pile 3, their first meeting, their future spouse? What is the interaction going to be like? What's the first interaction going to be like with the future spouse? First meeting with the future spouse? Forgiveness. Dreams come true. Yeah, it's like they feel like it's a dream. Like maybe that's why they restrict themselves to not approach you. They're like, there's no way that pile 3 and I would end up dating. They're probably not interested. We're too different. I don't know. Love language, gift giving. Yeah, they might be showing their interest eventually that way by giving you stuff. You are worthy. Forgiveness. Yeah, I also feel like they might still need to forgive a past partner because they hurt them. Like I said earlier, they are a bit hesitant and afraid that you might break their heart. But I feel like they have that with anybody they would date, right? And especially here with the you are worthy. Both of you men feel worthy. Like maybe you dismiss them staring at you as a sign of interest because you might think, oh, that person would never be into me. They're too attractive or something like that. I'm not good looking enough. Tell me, first interaction, first meeting. There's also something here about maybe they feel like you look sad almost. I don't know. It's like they look a lot at your facial features and your yeah, and it's like your face. Something about your face is like you look sad or a bit lost. Like they pay attention to those small details. Proposal, manifesting the one, healing connection, and benefit of the doubt. Yeah, both of you are eventually going to give each other the benefit of the doubt because you're afraid of getting hurt. But, you know, I see you two obviously taking the risk on each other. Okay, that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.